Hello guys, I wanted to show you the latest version of my Master Duel Live Duel Statistics website. So you can visit the website by going to bullywiiplaza.website/master-duel-live-duel-statistics. On this website you will see automated statistics collected from the bot when you play in ranked or in the event using the bot. You will automatically contribute your duel statistics such as deck lists and win or lose and so on. So this website will automatically aggregate all of the data, and then it will show you different statistics such as the tier list, for example, and in ranked. So the new season started today. That's why you only see a few decks here, but this will become much more meaningful later on if there are more decks being added. And then the ranked event duel season number 1. This was the last event, the linked event. And here you can see which decks are actually the best. The best deck is Marinces with tier 1 status, and it has a 60% win rate. Tier 2 is Tri-Brigade with a 57.73% win rate. And then tier 3 you have a bunch of other decks. Now you might be wondering, why the hell is Altergeist not higher up on the tier list if it has such a good win rate? That's because decks are also weighted according to how often they are played. So the rank weighted score is actually what determines which decks are listed on top and which decks are listed at the bottom. So the more you win, the more you get rank weighted score, but the rank you're on also counts, and the higher your rank is, the higher your rank weighted score becomes if you're winning with the deck. So if you want to know exactly how this works, like mathematically speaking, you can take a look at this. And that's pretty much it. And then if we take a look at the next part, it's the matchups part. This allows you to see the different kinds of matchups. So I can check out the different pages here. Normally it's like this, so the spoiler is closed. So you can open that up by clicking there, then switch over to the other tab, and then it lists all the matchups that the bot has collected from duels. And there you see all these stats: game mode, season, turn count, like how long the duel has taken, when the duel was played, the result. If it says lose, it always means that the first player lost, like the leftmost player, it lost to this player. And then if it says win, then the leftmost player won. And then here you see the ranks and so on, so that should be pretty obvious. Now if you scroll down to the bottom, you will see some more, which says note. You can use the following URL parameters to filter for specific rows. So if you want to filter for specific statistics, you can use additional URL parameters. Now I will show you how to do that. First, you would copy that URL parameter. You would append something like and game mode equals, and then you put in the game mode number. Here it says 3 is ranked duels, 11 is event duels, 13 is ranked event duels. So these are the values you can put. And if we scroll to the top, we will see that we have the game mode as ranked duels. So we will want to change that and display the ranked event duels. So we put in 13 and hit enter, and then you just see the ranked event duels being listed. Okay, so further URL parameters can be used by appending more. So you use the season ID, for example, and then you scroll back to the top. And here you see it's season 1. So you can say and season is 1. This will not change anything. But if you say season 2, it will show no results because there is no season 2 right now. And if you put -1, it will show everything. Okay, this is not very user-friendly, but I hope you guys appreciate this. Anyway, so the next URL parameter we can try is the player name. So we can just do the same thing. Player name equals spoiled, enter. Then we see all the duels played by spoiled. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We can go back to this page. Here we see the next section, which is the decks section. Here you can see which different decks have been played. These are all the decks that have been collected, 730 pages. If you open up one of those deck pages, currently, unfortunately, the performance of loading the decks is very slow, so you have to wait a few seconds. However, in the future, I'm hoping to improve the performance, so the decks will be loaded much faster, such as in less than 1 second, as you would normally have when you load a website. Okay, so here you see which duel it was, which player, and the whole deck list and the extra deck. If you want to play this deck in Master Duel directly, you can click on this button, Download Deck Spoofer Profile. If you do that, it will inform you that you can drop this file into the Deck Spoofer Profiles folder of the JMaster Duel bot application, and then navigate to the Deck Spoofer tab and load the deck and enable the spoofing for this deck. So you can playtest this deck in solo mode if you use this feature, so that's very useful. You can download the decks immediately and import them in JMaster Duel bot. Okay, so here you can just scroll through all the decks. Also, it will auto-detect the archetype on the right side. All of this is automatically generated, okay? I'm not writing these deck lists for you guys. I'm not determining the archetype for these decks. According to how many cards you play from a certain archetype, you will get a certain rating for the deck. Now, this can be inaccurate. If you play two different archetypes or a certain engine, it will not be detected right now. So this is a weakness, but it can be improved to detect more decks more accurately. Alright, so if you scroll to the bottom, here it will also tell you that you can use URL parameters to filter for specific rows. So for example, you're interested in the deck generator. You would copy this, and then at the URL, once again, you would say and deck archetype equals generator, and then you press enter, and it will load all the decks for the generator archetype on page 1, because here you also have the argument page 1. Here you see the generator decks. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the decks part. You can go back and we can check out the card usages / win rates. These statistics show you which cards are used the most and which cards have achieved which win rate. So if you're playing Max C, then your win rate is 53%, so a bit better than 50%. All the cards that have less than 50% win rate are not listed here. You can also read the specific conditions for cards being listed down here. So for the Link event, you see that the most used cards were actually Maxi, Ash Blossom, Infinite Impermanence, Called by the Grave, Access Code Talker, and so on. And then you see Marincess being used a lot because apparently Marincess was the best deck for this event. You can see all these trends very easily by going to the website and seeing the tier list, because the tier list is going to show you which deck is the most successful. This is all just automatically collected, guys, and I don't fake anything such as Master Duel meta or whatever. They just have a few duels and then they think they can make an accurate tier list. That's pretty hilarious, but I hope you enjoy the website, and if you do, then please like the video and give me some suggestions on how we could improve the website. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time to develop this website, so it's hopefully still good enough for some people to use it and get some insights into statistics. And thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.